Yeah.
Just open the podcast with.
I'm just
Yeah,
being my
retching
vibe.
noises.
Yes, that's what we're looking for. Well, I can go ahead and jump in if everybody's feeling ready and we don't need to talk about anything. I have a lot of fun things planned for you all tonight that I'm excited to get to.
Should we be nervous about these gifts you mentioned?
Oh yeah.
No, they're genuinely nice.
Okay.
They are.
Meaning he has pity on us right now, which I don't know how I feel about either.
I mean, they are legitimately nice. You guys can. I mean, I'll see if you find them. But yeah, I have put them in the game for you, and they are there. Cool. I can do the intro if you guys want.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
All right.
speak for the group.
Okay. Awesome. I'm just gonna do a different funny voice every time. That's what I decided. Which one would be good though? All right, I have an idea. Welcome to the We Might Be Dwarves cast. This is Spencer Swan, your dungeon master. And this voice is perhaps too silly for even Corey to take as we do the introduction of the podcast.
Now here's how it's gonna go down. See, we're gonna rob the banks, and they'll never see us coming. See.
Here's how it's going to be. We're going to play the Dungeons and the Dragons together, all of us, at the same time. And we're going to roll dice, and we're going to say that we do a thing. And if we roll a bigger number than I say they have to roll, they get to do the thing. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Good times. With me today, first up, is Lee Hopkins.
Oh, hi. I'm Lee. I play Aster, who is a level 5 bard tabaxi cat person. Yeah. I'm excited to be here. As I said earlier, I have pie, I have wine, it's birthday week, all good vibes.
Birthday week.
And Liz Flynn.
Yeah, see, I'm a barbarian, see? Not really, I'm Liz Flynn. I'm playing the human barbarian, and yeah, it's my birthday, Lee's birthday, and Corey's birthday, in case you didn't pick that up. So birthday
And that's your
week.
character voice now.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, yeah, see, yeah.
I mean, I really want to hear your Russian, Liz. Let's not.
Yeah, oh, come on. Oh, I was so
And
ready
last but
for
not
this.
least, coming in to round out the podcast, Corey Jenkins.
Hey guys, Corey here. I'm playing Kate Highbranch, a small little halfling. In case you didn't know, it was my birthday yesterday, so just I'm a year older, and that's how things are with me. So yeah, Spencer, it's not your birthday, so you don't feel less special as us.
It's not my birthday. This was actually all an elaborate trap to make you do character voices. So sorry to tell you this, but your first gift is that you have to do these voices for character voices.
Did I have so is my voice? So this is my voice. I'm down for that.
So that's your voice. Yeah, you're
All
the
right.
only one who passed the test. Welcome to the second part of the test quest, TM.
It's
All right.
getting meta.
I'm totally kidding, but it would be great if you did character voice at some point.
I will
Spencer,
figure out if
Oh,
Spencer,
I just felt we took a drastic choice with Corey's character there on his voice.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm wondering, I could just be really dry with it, just be like, so are we going on an adventure, or are we just gonna hang out here? Because I'm just, gonna go get something to drink. I don't know. I don't know if that I should know. I don't know. We'll take a vote eventually. Eventually, we'll get around to it.
we'll get there. I don't know. I'm terrible at accents. I'll be honest, guys. I've been struggling with the character voice assignment. I'm still I'm still on it ish.
Maybe
yeah.
next arc.
Yeah. Maybe next arc. We'll see. Maybe I'll blossom into the best D&D player you've ever seen, and I'll suddenly have an array of character voices to pull from. Is that how it happens? Like when you get to a certain level in D&D in real life, you kind of have a ascension?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you level up into the Pokemon Bellossom, and then you have a range of voices, but you can only say Bellossom over and over.
Yeah, it's trade-offs. That's fair enough.
And swish on the Pokemon joke. We're gonna move on.
Got it. Oh, I was waiting for that one for years, guys. Everyone, just so you're aware.
Oh man.
So last we left our intrepid heroes. You guys defeated Portcullis, or rather, I should say, Cade survived, and then everyone helped defeat Portcullis in a charged and heated arena match.
That guy was a dick.
He was a massive
He
dick.
was
It was
a
a
dick.
big old juicy dick.
I'd say douchebag.
If we're going to be
Asshole?
technical with it, there's like a noun, parentheses, the phonetic spelling, and then douchebag. Sorry,
Yes.
Spencer. I just keep on interrupting you. I love you.
No, it's okay. You're just insulting one of my characters, but that's fine.
Yeah, your character. Cool.
But yeah, you guys beat the shit out of Port, and he almost killed Cade, but didn't, which was nice. Cade briefly saw a flash of his family in the stands, who then abandoned him. You did have some other friends that popped up in the stands who were cheering for you guys, including good old Benjamin and Far and Jareth, and the assorted other cast of Encore, who you haven't made enemies with yet. And
Yes.
so this is kind of where we leave our heroes. You guys are standing in this like smoldering ring of flames that you've created of the wooden wall that was part of the arena. And the whole crowd has kind of just like calmed down. To set the scene a little bit more, you notice that kind of in the slumped, I guess, and burned up at this point body of Port, this pile of ashes that was once a person, there is like a gleaming object in kind of the ashes there, along with his giant greatsword that he was wielding throughout the fight. And kind of like arena official is walking over to you with a like a medal. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on, and we can jump in from there.
I mean, first off, dibs. Second, I actually almost just died, so I can't actually pursue dibs. I feel like Cade is definitely just essentially recovering from like being paralyzed and almost having a sword smashed down and brought onto his face and his head. So I'm just gonna take a breather. I'm just kind of Cade is very bloodied, and he's trying to recover. So I'm gonna let you guys kind of go on from there.
Cool. Go for it.
I was gonna ask, do you want some healing cakes? I can cast Healing Word if you need. I mean, I won't do much. You get like 3 or 4 points, but
I
you
would
know.
love some healing cakes. It's my birthday.
No words
Oh.
of healing. Less.
Oh, I thought you said
appetizing.
healing cakes, and I got really
Oh.
excited.
No,
I don't know.
friend.
Yes, I would love some healing words, please.
Okay, because I can
You
can
wanna
get
roll
on
for
that. Yes. Actually, I don't think I have to roll for it.
Oh, you just do the thing?
Yeah. It just casting time bonus action. A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Wait, what's I have the patch. Sorry, what does the patch do again?
Give me a second. You add. Oh, I have it right here. You can use one. No, wait. Yeah, you can restore hit points to a creature 1d6 plus 4 plus the number of the creature's hit die. So you'd add 5 plus 4 plus a d6
Yeah.
roll.
So you can do that on yourself too if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure that out on. So that was a 1d6
Plus
plus
4.
5 plus plus 4.
Plus 4 plus 5, which is your hit die.
Okay. All right, cool.
Sweet. And Lee, are you still gonna cast a good old healing word?
Would you like me to? I'd like to keep spell slots, but also I'm.
No. I
if
think
you
that'll get me to about half, and I think I'm fine, or a little bit less than that. But.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So yeah, the official walks over and has the exact same voice as all the other officials and guards in the arena, and kind of comes up to Cade and just goes like, "Hello, then. Ease your medal," and is like very unceremonious about all of it, as if he's done it like 100 times. and then walks away and like doesn't even hold up your hand or anything.
Like, all right, next one.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of turns back around as the like little calculator thing in his pocket buzzes for a second, and he's like, "Oh, you then? Yeah. I guess you could have your name back now. Cade, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Welcome to being an Inspire. If you want to stop by the just gift shop on your way out, you could pick up your armor, pick out a pattern, and yeah, move along with your tab. You know the drill. You were challenged, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, boy. And he walks away.
Connie's gonna lean over to you, Kate, and go, "Hey, please make your pattern be something kind of inappropriate, like, you know." And she starts making like several gestures, summon orc.
Cool.
Are we gonna have like a subplot of just designing Cade's like things that will need?
Montage. Talk
Yeah,
about
no.
a montage. Picking up patterns and colors. I will do this for hours. No joke. This is what I do for a living anyway. So not the actual patterns part, but the colors.
Heck yeah.
Fantastic. So yeah, are you guys doing anything else in this arena before you roll out?
Connie's gonna go grab that body and bring it over to Cade.
Just the pile of ashes? You're just gonna like sweep it up?
Like, and start sweeping it towards him with my
Not-
foot.
Not just the thing in it. You're just gonna take the
No.
whole pile. He has to find it within the stack of ash.
kind of kick through it. Hey, if I'm doing it, he's gotta do it too.
I'm imagining there'd just be like a bloody skeleton and it's just still smoldering and just like gory and you just like pick it up and heft it onto your shoulder and just bring it over. That would be terrifying.
want this?
Oh, Connie Mist is a badass, everybody. Yes, yeah, Katie's gonna be super, super. Well, first he's gonna just be like, "I love you guys so much. Thank you." Doing
It was all
Doing the
there.
majority
I'm
of
gonna point to yeah.
Cade, what are you doing with this bloody mess of ashes?
well, I'm gonna.
And sword, by the way. That's just like in it.
Oh yeah, is my rapier still there, or is that his sword, or is my rapier by me?
No, your rapier is like on the ground somewhere, like
It was
near
like
the.
burned
Okay,
down in the
the wall.
or whatever.
I picked that up, by the way. That's what I'm doing right now. Searching.
Okay,
While
cool.
I'm lightly playing with the ashes as I you know, in my little closet, as I also just search for it.
Well,
First.
that move was so awesome. Oh, Lee, that was so great. Oh, that was so good.
I just got Sister let me do it. I was like, I don't know how do walls work.
So sick.
So after Cade kind of thanks everyone and it's just, you know, like has a moment of that like drunk, like, I love you guys. He's gonna walk over to the body and just kind of like first kick it right in its stupid burned head. And then search through the body and get some loot.
All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, you find this greatsword, which is like as big as you, and
Connie,
it's actually
would you
pretty
like this?
standard. And yeah, I mean, you can pick it up if you want, or hand it off to whoever. And everything else is pretty much ashes aside from this gleaming golden pin that you sort of remember was like connecting part of Port's armor in the fight, that kind of dark blue spangled armor that he was wearing. And it's shaped in exactly the shape of the challenge sigil that you had branded on your leg. And as it reminds you of that, you like look down and the sigil's gone entirely. So you pick this up. And it actually looks like it would be the mark of challenge that you guys have heard of, that you can like use to challenge other people. So you have this now, and yeah, this little trident pin is yours, along with the
can I just
sword.
inspect everything real fast, especially just to see if there's anything kind of like get any more detail out of it, or are you willing to tell us that?
Any more detail out of
Just the
two
items
things?
in general. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know that the challenge sigil can apparently be used to touch people and issue that like one-on-one challenge deal that Port did to you. And so if you wanted to just like go mess somebody up, like you could do it and like make them teleport to an arena fight. Though you're already in Inspire now, so it kind of like comes with the territory. And the sword is like a regular greatsword.
Okay.
You kind of put together after looking at it more closely and noticing that's not really special, that Port was just like really good with a greatsword, as opposed to the sword itself being any magic at all.
Well, since the sword is my height, because I am so small, there's no way that I'm going to be able to wield that. So, Connie, something that you're interested in?
Sure. I mean, yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
I gotta
you have an-
smash her.
you have an
I gotta
axe
smash her.
in.
I like it.
If you want to carry it around, you can.
Yeah. All right.
It's pretty,
We're
really
totally gonna
standard.
sell it. We're totally going to pawn it.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Cade's also kind of going to collect he's going to collect the cloak, the like invisibility cloak thing, just in
Yeah,
case.
I mean, yeah, you were wearing that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, because it didn't work the last time.
Yeah.
So I
Cool.
guess
The greatsword hits for 2d6 slashing, by the way, in case anyone's wondering.
Cool. My other question. Connie wants to kind of like shuffle through the loot with the sword. You got any gold on him? Just
just
very.
like ruffling through his wallet.
Yeah. Like seeing any pictures he's got. You know.
He just
Hey,
killed
he's
it.
got
Yeah.
gold cards, like,
all this
you
Good-
stuff. I
Good
love
call. Yeah, I mean, you actually end up
Hey, he's
finding
got a
out.
black card.
it. Diamond cards.
So you actually end up finding that a pouch with gold in it. It looks like he kind of had a little store on the side, and it has about 600 gold in it.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. And you also find his little calculator device that you've been seeing everybody use to kind of like hack into the system and see different people's numbers and names and things.
Cool.
Well, as we're standing in the middle of a smoldering arena and all this has transpired, I
Yeah,
think
and
you know,
people have left. Like
Yeah.
everybody
Oh,
has
cool.
like dipped.
I'm not
But
gonna
you
lie,
kinda
guys.
see-
I kind of want to go say thanks to Jareth and Benjamin and everybody else, and just check up on them if that sounds good with you guys.
I'm so down. Let's go see him.
Yeah. Also, should we just quick side point? If this wasn't the thing he needed to do to like get out of this place, like what is the thing that Cade needs to do?
Oh, is this a shine moment?
Yeah, that was basically the question I was asking you.
Hey, it's your quest. You want to call him this time? Not that I ever tire of that.
Cade's gonna kind of think about that because that's a really good idea, and he's just pause.
All right, so time freezes as your hands are both Connie and Cade's hands are still like weaving around these ashes, like looking for stuff. And Aster's like looking kind of disgustedly on while like messing around with her bloody rapier. And the whole scene pauses, and Shine pops up right in front of you, Cade. And not in a color this time, just like pure white light right in front of you, like very manageable little pop of light. And he's like, Cade! You found a key!
Hi, Shine. It's really good to see you again, buddy.
Hi, Cade!
It's been a really long day for me.
It's been a very long day for me too, here in the ethereal plane of constructs.
Well, I'm pretty sure time is a flat circle for you, so I'm gonna assume that's sarcasm. If it is, I'm proud of you, buddy. I really am.
That's true. I'm learning from you.
Just a few questions. Really, it wasn't so nice to see my family. You know, this is my test quest, and I just want
TM.
you to know, TM, that like it's not cool, but I'm not blaming you because it's my test. You're just you're just a custodian here. Also, what is this that you're saying about a key?
You found a key!
A key to what?
A key to your part of the quest.
Does it unlock something in the city?
Well, yes, it unlocks the next part of the test quest for Asta.
Great. Okay. Do you know where we can find this unlocking port keyhole?
Oh, that's a very good question and pretty observant. Perhaps you could move through the other side of the arena.
I'll get right on that.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's enough for me. Thanks, buddy. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Goodbye. And just like immediately pops out, and like you're weirded out by how quickly time unfreezes. But yeah, if you look over at the end of the arena that you didn't come through, you sort of see like that shimmering kind of what seems like a little bit more opaque air that you guys passed through before.
Also, I was gonna ask Spencer. Remind me, if we move forward, we can always move back to places we've been, right? With the big map thing, with the map effect situation.
Yeah, if you go back through the gate,
Okay.
You can get back to the map, and the map is like the hub of where you're going to different places.
It's
Okay.
like the fast travel map, right?
Yep.
Cool. So I just want to check on that. If we want to go say thank you to our peeps, if anyone wants to buy some shit,
Say our goodbyes and then get the hell out.
yes, Aster's very down.
I think we should do that for sure. We also got to
Cool.
stop by the gift shop.
I was about to say, you want to go back shit?
We need a montage of that first before we do anything else.
And we're walking to the gift shop, and we're still walking, and we're continuing to walk.
Cool.
It's like Build-A-Bear. Does he have to like spin in a circle and make a wish and put it inside his armor or something?
Yeah, kiss the heart and then stick it inside his fist plate.
I'm gonna add that in just because you said it. It's a great idea. So
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
yeah, you guys
So sorry.
walk back to the gift shop that you honestly like blew right by on the way. And it's a little bit ragtag. Like you kind of walk in and all the shelves are just wood. And they have stuff on them, but they're all like very well branded. And you kind of walk by and you see the patterns that you've kind of recognized from a bunch of different people that you've walked by. Interestingly, you actually see like a few faces and names that you recognize from like the shopkeepers back in town, and gather that they have like a little bit of fame in certain circles. Like Brawley has some merch on display. Some t-shirts with just like fists and feet in them, and kind of like licensed materials for Pand, the bar. And you also see some stuff with Benjamin's kind of slogans on them. And they're like sort of like Beyonce merch, but like not enough for copyright infringement.
Wait, are his designs trademarked? Are there trademarks within the trademarked test quest?
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Good.
Copyrights, let's say. And then there's also a section for port, and it's just like full of portcullis merch. But there's also been like hastily stamped like sale stickers all over it.
Dane will just kick over one of those displays. And be like, it fell.
Cool. Cool.
But
And
like hand drawn, like say, like they've just like written on the wall around it.
It's like
just,
the wet paint, just like
Yeah.
must
oh
go.
yeah. Everything must go.
Wait,
Um,
I can have merch.
Yeah, and there's actually a gnome that like pops up from behind the port things, and he's just like, Oh, hello. You don't have to kick everything over.
Connie's continuing to kick.
Stop it. Is that the voice you were doing earlier, Corey? Did I get it?
No, it's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. How can I help you? You just won the fight, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
You know,
congratulations!
And Cade kind of like presents out. He kind of, like struts out. Just shows a little bit more chest. He's proud of his achievement.
Marvelous. Let me just check you into the system. And he pulls out a very similar little calculator device, and he just goes like, "What was your former number?"
Oh, that's 728-256-823.
Oh, perfect. And he punches it in like way too fast. And I have a selection of armor materials for you. And you walk. He actually like begins to lead you toward the back of the shop, like kind of past the register, into a back room. Do you want to go with him?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna turn to both Connie and Aster and just be like, "No, come on.
Yeah.
We'll go this way."
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
fine.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm gonna
Also,
turn to
because I
Connie.
don't trust anything in the city anymore. At some point, I'm gonna get ambushed immediately again. Again.
Challenge this
All
again.
the city does to me is just ambush me somehow.
That's super fair. So, yeah, you guys walk into the back room, and it's actually a weird little factory space, kind of in the same way that you were mentioning of like Build-A-Bear type technology. But it's all like leather goods and like stamps on them and different paint colors and like machines that you haven't really seen before, but that you kind of put together based on the armor that you see like stacked over in the corner. And this little gnome just turns to you, Kate, and he's like, "All right, what kind of armor do you want?"
Well, I actually have some leather armor right now. Is there any way to just make it, sturdier and, better? Or...
Of course. And he like rips the armor off of you immediately.
Oh shit!
Somehow, like
This is actually a daily occurrence, guys. It's fine. It's just like, whatever.
Connie's gonna applaud. Like,
yeah, like
People
a
just try to
magic trick.
take my armor off, and I'm like, just letting them. And, all right.
Would you look at that sweet bod? And then he plops it onto the machine.
Yeah, Aster at this point has been just like off on her own, just like playing with shit, getting distracted, and just like turns back like very confused.
And Kate is naked again.
Yeah, she just like kind of just like puts her arm up, just like what, and then doesn't care anymore. She's like, whatever, I'm not gonna work this out.
Yeah. And he like plops the armor down on the machine, and he's just like, "What's your pattern? I mean sign. I mean pattern."
Oh. Kate's gonna take a moment. After seeing his family in the crowd and everything, he, never really wanted anything to do with them, and they abandoned him and everything. But he kind of wants his sign to be a little tree themed because his last name is High Branch. So he'll go with kind of a tree sigil or
Cool.
some sort of motif of trees and foliage.
Okay. Do you want like a single tree, or do you want like a forest of things, or like an abstract pattern that's together?
I think it'd be kind of a lot of interlocking kind of branches. I want something to do with branches, so the whole pattern would just be kind of like branches on branches.
Okay.
Like a dark forest color with maybe like a really vibrant kind of green with black and kind of a dark gray.
Perfect. No one has that one yet. And he like pushes a bunch of buttons on the calculator, like again blazingly fast, and runs this armor through the machine, and it like prints out this gorgeous interlocking branch pattern, and it has a black backdrop. These like incredibly vibrant green branches all over it in like a mixture of different greens and different interlocking branches, kind of MC Escher-ish over the backdrop. And yeah, he prints it out and he kind of like hands it over to you, and he's like, "Congratulations on your fight! You're an Inspire!"
Thank you. What was your name again?
Pegasus!
Thank you, Pegasus. I really appreciate it. Is this armor better than what it was before, or is it just a lot more visible?
No, it's exactly the same. It just has cool things on it now.
Is there any way that you can make sure that like poison darts don't like immediately affect it?
No! That'd be ridiculous. I'm just a gnome that likes to print things on armor and sell gifts.
Speaking of, do I get any merch or?
We'll have to work on a licensing deal later.
Kate is completely confused.
I'll reach out to you. You have a calculator, right?
Yeah, I do. How do those actually work? And then I'm pretty sure Connie has it. So Kate turns to Connie and is like, do you have it?
I whip it out, the calculator, and
Okay.
hand it to
Yeah,
him.
no, you whip it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to make the joke.
And as a reminder, it's like covered in symbols that you don't recognize. So he's like, "Can you read
What language?
this one?" And he just points at the calculator.
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
Right, well, it's not going to be very useful to you then. But I mean, you could ask people for help if you wanted.
I'm asking you, Pegasus. How does this work?
Well, you can type in an entrance number or name, and it'll pull up their profile, and then you can see all of their stats.
So it's a Pokedex. Got it.
Exactly, but for people. I don't know what reference you just made, but yes, it's a catalog of people.
People Dex. Got it.
Yes, it's a people dex. Exactly.
Of their faces, is it like a Dex of face? Is it face Dex, maybe, or?
Yeah, so he's like, "I can see you don't believe me," and so he like gives you an example and he types in your stuff, and he like again like far too quickly types in your name, and then your face and also your pattern pop up in kind of this candid shot that you gather the guards at the gate probably took of you when you weren't watching.
I'm like mid sneeze while I'm doing it too.
Yeah, it's just not a good look. And
Wait, also, didn't I put like face paint all over everybody when that was
Yeah.
happening? Like,
oh
other
yeah.
Connie's gonna be like, "Oh, look us up, look us up."
Yeah, actually, can you look at my two friends here and see what their profiles are?
Sure. And you're also like beneath your photo and your art, it just says 1-0. And then he's like, "Which one of you should I look up?"
Kate
Oh,
just looks
it
at Connie.
doesn't matter. You pick your favorite.
Yeah. Who are you more interested in?
This cat lady seems kind of fascinating.
Oh, she's dope.
Yeah, she's a feisty little one. Let's look up hers.
All
please.
right. What's your name and number?
As Aster is laying in a pile of some of the armor and just kind of like on her back, like just kind of pawing it above her.
Could you not get those covered in hair, please?
She just ignores that completely. You know, kind of lazily kind of looks at him just like, Aster, you know, continues.
All right. AST something? I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Have fun, I guess. You're very large.
That is not nice to tell a lady.
She just Aster
He's a
freezes
gnome.
mid. That's fair. I am 6 feet. She doesn't take offense. She is very large for most normal people.
All right. So he like turns it around to show Kate and Connie, who I'm guessing are standing in front of him. And it's a picture of Aster's face, but like contorted as she's singing and covered in face paint. and next to her is like an empty box with a question mark in it. And beneath her record place is just two question marks, a question mark, a dash, and a question mark. Yeah.
Okay, buddy. So can we print these out like on the DL? Like,
But do we have
No,
fan-
we can only take screenshots.
oh, all right.
We
Well,
moved away from printing.
all right. Well,
That's more environmentally friendly, I suppose.
she says from on top of the clothes pile.
Yeah, no, the armor pile. She's enjoying the sound of the metal, you know.
All right, well, if there's nothing else, I have to get back to putting the flash sale up over here for port. Always bad when somebody
actually,
literally
what is
dies.
this pin that I got? Can you please tell me that?
The pin?
And
Isn't that the key?
It's your challenge sigil.
okay, never mind. I'm just gonna.
All right, bye. And he kind of like shoves you guys like kind of like too forcefully out the door of the back room, and then runs over and like continues hastily labeling sale things on Port's different merchandise.
I was just really offended. Such a tiny thing just tried to force her out of room.
It was like the weirdest sensation. You were moving, but like.
Yeah, it's like it was almost like she was skating. You know, it was just like she was kind of gliding, not really sure why.
Yeah. So yeah, are you guys just heading out of the gift shop?
Yeah, I still want to see our friends.
Yeah, for sure. And as you're kind of thinking about that, actually, you're like heading out the door, and there's this like puff of pink smoke from the ground, and Jareth steps through it, and it's just like, "Hey, man, congratulations on your fight."
Hey, Jared, thanks. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate you showing up for me. You know, that was a really good thing to do. That was very helpful to me in a very dark time. So I really appreciate that.
anytime, especially for a valued customer.
Oh,
What is this you're wearing? And
there's
he-
my new armor.
Oh, not the armor, silly. The cloak.
Oh yeah, this is a cloak that I got off of He Who Shall No Longer Be Anything in My Life
Breathe
and
air.
Not Have a Name.
Right. Looks like a kind of tattered cloak of invisibility to me.
Yeah, it is. It was actually. It doesn't seem to be working anymore, though. I don't know why.
Oh, it's probably out of charges, man. I could fix that up for you at my shop, though. And I
Oh,
think I have something for your friends as well.
Ooh. Connie actually makes that noise.
But very barbarian-like, you know, like.
Yeah, Jareth like takes a look.
yeah.
All right, man. Well, come and visit me later at my store.
Well, we're actually headed there right now, so
Oh, you want to come with?
yeah, if you don't mind, I would love a ride.
Oh, please,
Oh,
pink
great.
focus.
Yeah, so this like swirl of pink and blue smoke just emerges from the ground and like twists together. And it like covers you guys entirely. And Pegasus like leans out from the corner and is just like, "What are you doing?" And then you guys disappear. Yeah, you appear right in Jareth's shop. You're standing in front of his counter, and again, he's kind of like levitating on the counter, and kind of just chilling.
I was waiting for it to be like pink and blue smoke surrounded you, and then you all of a sudden you're on psychedelics and you don't know where you are, and you have it.
Yeah, you just trip for a little while.
Yeah, little did you know you're actually on peyote.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. That's pretty funny.
Hey, man, here for you.
Yes.
See, my first thought was like a pregnancy reveal, but you know, I wasn't really sure what Jared would be revealing to us at that moment. You know,
Pregnancy
maybe, like-
reveal?
well, you know how people do like pregnancy reveals, and they do like pink or blue, and then they do something stupid like jump out of an airplane or shoot a balloon, and like the color pops out, and everyone's surprised, and I don't know. It's on the
Sure.
internet. Have you not? Wait, okay. Do both of you, Corey and Spencer, not know what I'm talking about?
No idea what you're talking about.
No.
Wait, Liz, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Pregnancy reveal?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. It's a
Okay, good.
box full of balloons, and then they have the different colored balloons.
Yeah,
and, or
yeah,
it's
and it's all
confetti or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, some stupid shit. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy.
No.
All right.
We can carry on.
Cool. So yeah, you guys are
Cool,
sitting in front of
moving on.
Jareth. Yeah. And Jareth is like,
Sorry, Lee. I didn't know what the hell you
You're good.
Oh.
that was quite a trip we took together, man. I guess I'll go ahead and fix up this cloak then.
Jareth, you're really the man right now, and thank you again.
All right. And then he like unclips it from around your neck and kind of just reaches over and does it. And takes it and hops off the counter, but kind of like floats like a little too slowly and whips out kind of this needle and thread and begins to stitch it up. And he's like, "Hey man, did this cloak come with a pin?"
Actually, yes, it did. Well, I got this pin here.
Oh, perfect. And he just takes it out of your hand and like begins to hastily stitch it in and like attaches it as kind of the fastener of the cloak. And he hands it back to you and he's like, "Right, so it turns out that this cloak has a little more than just invisibility up its sleeve. After I fixed it up, it turns out you were looking at a specific item before, weren't you? The cloak of displacement?"
Yes, it was. I believe so. Is that correct? Yeah.
Right.
It kind of like, looks. Yeah. That's exactly the one I was looking for.
All right, man. Well, it turns out it's that. It's a little worse for the wearer, but, Port kind of abused the powers to the point that it could only make you invisible for like a couple of times. But now you have a real working one. This one, unfortunately, it doesn't immediately recover if it gets damaged, so you'll have to spend a turn or just some time fixing it up before it'll work again after it gets kind of scratched up, but it'll serve you pretty well. And then he clips it back around you.
Kate is kind of in shock and almost to the point that he just doesn't know what to say. So at this moment of just pure adorableness, he just like runs up and hugs Jareth's legs, and he's just like, "Thank you."
And Jareth is like really uncomfortable. He's kind of just like, "Oh, haha, you're welcome. Yes, good fight."
Just like
Yeah,
pushes
man.
his head away.
It's like just like completely still, like doesn't return the hug at all. So yeah, you have a ripped cloak of displacement. And it projects an illusion of you to appear standing next to your location, causing disadvantage on all attack rolls against you. But if you take damage, it will cease working until you take an action to repair it. Jareth is going to hand you over some needle and thread as well.
Oh, excellent. Okay, good.
To go ahead and fix it up with the magic thread. And just so you know, this item requires attunement. So you can only have 3 items attuned to you at any given time. And that means you just have to spend some time with it in order for it to work. So it'd be good for you to take a rest before the next thing, before you can use it.
Okay.
Cool. And Jareth turns to Connie and is like, "Oh, hey, you're here too, huh?"
I'm gonna slip him like a low 5. What's up, my man?
Yeah, he low-fived you back like immediately.
Awesome.
I have a pretty cool gift for you as well.
Oh, you shouldn't have, buddy. What'd you give me?
So as you're kind of like excitedly jumping up and down, he floats over to the giant shelves and actually floats like way out of sight. If you'll remember, the store is like entirely pitch black with all those like gleaming lights and things of the magic items.
Oh, fuck,
And
that's gonna be good.
he like goes into the ceiling, and you can't even see him anymore. He like, you hear him kind of like digging around and hear like things knocking against each other. He comes back down and he's just carrying a shield. And it looks like a pretty standard, like, iron steel shield that you would see lying around. Yeah, he like carries it down. And I'm trying to see if there's any flavor that would be cool to add to this. Yeah, let's just say there's like kind of a drawing of wind etched on the shield. Yeah, he kind of hands it over to you expectantly, and is like, "Here you go. I feel like this will serve you pretty well."
Oh, sick. What is this?
And he's like, "Oh, sorry, you don't have the eye for it.
Fuck
Yes,
no.
this is an animated shield, man. So
Whoa.
once you speak its command word, it'll animate for about a minute and protect you. You don't even have to hold it."
Quick question. Do I get to pick the command word?
Yeah, of course you do.
Oh, fuck. And my dude, I'm not gonna hug you because you seemed like that was uncomfortable for you, but can we fist bump? Is that cool?
Hugging is deeply uncomfortable, but yes, fist bumping is great.
It's all right. We didn't know. All right. I'm gonna go in for like the
Everything
most
wrong right now.
the most genuine fist bump I have ever done.
Awesome. Yeah, so he fist bumps you, and he's like, "And you, giant cat lady."
Aster just kind of nods her head while also just closing her eyes at everyone calling her a giant cat lady.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. We'll fix that up right now. And he actually reaches into the jewelry case for you, and pulls out one of the shelves and pulls out a kind of like particularly shiny ring. And the ring has all of these what look like diamonds, but they're honestly shinier, and you can't really tell why. But yeah, he kind of hands it over to you and like he like holds up your hand, and then kind of eyes your fingers, and then like slips it on your pinky because it's the only one it'll fit on. And he's just like,
Just not.
She's only 6
Just
foot.
no mercy.
She's not like a beast. She's just like
"You have claws."
she's
Like,
a small human with some nail. I don't know.
It's just think you have big sausage fingers. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Canonically huge cat fingers. Got it. Marking it down.
All right, man. So this is a ring of shattered stars.
Oh, fuck.
I figured it would be pretty useful to you in the last stages of your adventure here. To walk through its various functions. It's not quite a ring of shooting stars, but it does have 4 charges. So if you'd like to use one charge, you can cast the spell Fairy Fire, which lets you light up things in all kinds of funkadelic colors and then get advantage on them in your attack rolls. If you want to use 2 charges at a time, you can cast Ball Lightning. It's a very complicated spell that I'm going to leave you to look up on your own if you want to use it. And then last, man, you can do 1 to 3 charges and actually cast the shooting stars that the ring is partially named after, which lets you throw glowing motes of fire at your enemies.
She's intrigued at glowing motes of fire. Her eyes get a little bigger. She's already really enjoying. Like she's gone full on. She's just like playing with the ring because just in the light, really
Solid.
enjoying that sparkle.
Yeah.
Cool. And so okay, so I have up to 4 charges, but I can use 1 to 3 for the shooting star.
Yeah, you can use 1 to 3. And for each charge you use, you actually get another glowing mode of light. And they can be used a target within 60 feet of you. It creates a 50-foot cube of damage with a DC 15 Dex save throw. And then it hits for 5d4 per mote, or half that much on a successful save.
Okay, I'm gonna need that sent to me, but that sounds great.
Dang.
Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna respond to Jareth in any way?
She silently holds her hand up for a fist bump. Her hand that she's not currently occupied with with the ring on.
Cool. Yeah, he kind of gives you a quick little jab. And he's like, all right, well, that's all that I have for you today, unless you wanted to make a purchase.
Aster's good.
Yeah.
Jared, you've done a lot for us already. I appreciate it all right now, dude. Thank you.
You got it, man. You've been through some struggles.
Is Kate just in that really like touchy-feely mode after you've had like a near-death experience where just everyone,
Yeah,
everything's
pretty much.
very
Yeah.
important?
Cool. So yeah, I'm pasting in the description for Ring of Shooting Stars into the chat.
Thank you.
And just keep in mind that you only have 4 charges instead of 6.
Okay.
Cool.
What happens if she uses
and
all 4 of them?
So you regain 1, and it'll be D4 charges daily at dawn for the ring.
Oh, I
Okay.
meant like
After you
use all 4
attempt.
charges at once. Is there an attack if she
Oh,
uses all 4?
You can't. But it doesn't. I mean, the ring is just gonna kind of go dark and not work anymore.
Cool.
Cool. Awesome. So with that, you guys want to head out of the shop?
Yeah. Let's do it. Did we want to go
Cool.
visit Benjamin? And
I would love to go visit Benjamin.
Awesome.
let's do it.
Montage of us
Um,
walking.
Cool. Yeah. Montage of you guys walking into stage left, and yet another weird band is on stage. Let me see if there's any good D&D band puns.
You just Google D&D band puns.
I do. Yes. Oh man, this is so good. Okay, awesome. So yeah, you guys walk in and you see like one kind of douchey looking dude with like swooped up hair playing guitar and singing, and then there's another guy kind of singing harmonies, and there's a third guy blowing into like an elaborate flute wind instrument of some kind, and then another mellow dude, and they like all look the same. And they're just like your standard high elf, and like pretty boy high elf, and this guy playing background drums. And as you walk in, they like end up finishing up a song, and they're like, "Hey, we're Dampire Weekend, and this is our band trying to get into the stadium to be inspired. Leave a tip your bar staff." And yeah, they go back to playing like a cheery kind of weird avant-garde little melody that's strangely stuck in your head forever. And yeah, you see Benjamin behind the bar as per usual. There's some other patrons listening. Yeah, he's just like, he's tapping his fingers on the bar exactly in time with the song and actually mouthing the words with them, but he looks infallibly bored.
Caden's gonna walk over to the bar and kind of like jump up onto the seat, like stand on the seat, so like he's almost like eye level with them, and it's just like, Benjamin.
Oh hey! Thank you so much for being here. These guys are incredibly boring.
Yeah. We can tell.
Congratulations on your fight, by the way.
Oh, thanks, Benjamin. I wanted to come back over. Like I still got stuff to do, but like I just want to say thanks for like showing up. Like that meant a lot to me. Right.
Yeah, of course.
And now officially, my name is Cade Highbranch.
Oh, it's so good to meet you, Cade Highbranch. And he like extends a hand for a handshake.
Cade, like looks at it and then like goes up to like steps onto the bar to hug him, like shoulder on his shoulder.
Yeah. And he like basically lifts you up and just gives you a giant hug.
Oh.
And is like, "I'm so proud of you," and then puts you back down on the bar stool.
Well, I mean,
do you guys want some drinks? Do you guys want to stay? It's been a long day, I think.
We definitely want to stay, but before that, well, first, yes, let's get some drinks, please. And like, Cade pulls out, some gill and kind of like throws it onto the, or like,
No,
like,
don't worry about that. You have a tap now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Right.
Throw it on the
keep
tab.
All that shit for free.
keep your money, and I'll be back with some drinks. And so you guys listen to Dampire Weekend a little bit more, and find their songs oddly infectious still. And he comes back with 3 pink and red cocktails, and they have like cherries and toothpicks in them, and like pass them over the bar.
Oh. Well, the entire time that Dampire Weekend is playing, Cade and Aster just kind of like very silently judging, just like very like sitting with our arms crossed, just staring at him, being like, internally just being like, like we're
Oh, I mean that's Aster with everyone in this bar right now. The British pianist is just like, well, she's actually that's probably the attitude she's taken this whole Test Quest TM situation is just fuck this shit. I'm better than everyone else. I need to get the fuck out of here. Not the better part, just the I need to get the fuck out of here. Fuck all these people. So that translates into the same thing.
Solid. So you guys just like drinking and chilling and going to bed?
Works for me.
yeah, yeah. I need to rest
Yes, rest would be good.
because I almost died, Spencer. I almost
Fair.
died like twice, like 3 times.
Sorry, man. It's your Test Quest.
TM.
What do you want from me? All right, cool. So yeah, you guys go up, and the rooms are actually really nice. At stage left, and you bed down for the night. And do each of you want to spend some time with the item that you got from Jareth to kind of attune it to yourselves and be able to use them?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sure.
We all got our own beds, right? Connie's just gonna like sleep with it on top of her, like with her arms over it, like hugging a pillow. But this new shield, she's like, she does not know how attunement works, but she figures this is the best way.
Awesome. And are you? What's your command word gonna be?
Shit. Let's fuck shit up. Let's do that.
Okay, cool. So you just
Or
fall
fuck shit
into.
up. We'll just have that nice and short.
Okay, awesome. So you like fall asleep with the shield on you, and you're just whispering, "Fuck shit up, fuck shit up, fuck shit up."
That'll work.
Okay.
She didn't ask enough questions of Jareth, so she's just rolling with it.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say it's like a dream that you're having, where you're like
All right.
tearing people a new one, and like this is what goes on in your head when you rage as a barbarian, and yeah, it just becomes the command word because you have no idea how attunement works. Cool.
There you go.
And Cade, how are you getting to know this this new cloak of yours?
Oh well, I mean, like I'm just gonna use it as my blanket.
Okay, just like wrap yourself in
Yeah,
it.
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna kind of like as we're doing stuff tomorrow, I'll be experimenting with it and getting in the beginning stages of learning how it works.
Okay, and Aster with your ring.
Well, she's been pretty much like, well, it has looked from the, outside observer. She's simply been playing with the ring and admiring how shiny it is. She's also been kind of, inspecting it and getting to know it, and just kind of sleeps with it on.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys take a long rest, and you are actually also going to level up. So you're level 6 now.
And then we get a copyright strike.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
No, it was a parody.
Oh yeah.
Very well.
So if you guys want to take a minute to level up, we can also take a break.
That would be
If
good.
now, would be a good
Yeah,
time.
bio break would actually be great.
For sure.
Okay,
How long
Cool.
a break do we want to do?
Just here.
10 minutes, so you guys can level up your carriers. Or does anyone need more time?
For sure. 10 should be for me. Can't speak for you.
10?
Works for me.
Dope. 8:40 then, and I will see you back here.
Cool.
Congrats.
Okay. I got the boys like leaving. We're just like, oh, we'll just figure this shit
Yeah, I
out.
like literally just have like all my shit's right here.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom at one point, but haha, At level
Oh.
6, I get counter charm. Sorry if that was loud.
No. Actually, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Is this an appropriate interpretation of a loose bodysuit? I've been doodling the entire time like we play, so I'm not sure what you meant by loose bodysuit. I had to go look up what you were wearing because I made fucking Cade look like the Pringles man. He hasn't given me a zip to go on,
That's
so I gave him like the.
I love that. Are you
That's
still there,
amazing.
Corey?
Yeah. I'm looking at
Oh,
it.
good.
You're just in stealth mode. Okay.
Oh
you
yeah.
gotta-
Sorry, yeah.
You got a quaff there, buddy. I had to go with it.
That's so funny. Yeah, so for her, so basically I just described that because my mind, whatever her pant is actually tucked in via the leather tied around like her
Got
mid
it.
chins to her feet.
Mm.
And so that way it's when I say loose, it's more just it has that kind of pouch effect almost when you go in.
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
not too Aladdin. Like I'm not trying to go full wannabe Sultan, but I wanna, comfortable.
All right,
Wait,
well,
are we level 5 or level 6?
Level
level
6.
Yeah.
Level 6. Okay.
You guys get excited. I get counter charm, so now I have the ability to use mythical notes or words of power to disrupt mind influencing effects. So I can basically just start a performance and then know whatever the fuck's happening, and people within 30 feet have an advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. So you guys, I just get to serenade you. It's very exciting.
Everything I ever wanted.
I get to rage more, and I get some path feature, which I don't know what that means yet. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Forget what I am. Is it in mine?
Oh shit! I also get to learn 2 spells of any choice from any class.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is gonna take more than 10 minutes for me, maybe.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh shit, what am I doing again?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay. Alright,
Um, Crap, I forget what I am. Dexterity. Yeah, I think I'm Dex.
Oh, don't forget to roll for your hit dice. If it works like 3.5, I think you add shit to your hit dice. You like roll again. Is that how that works here? Let me look.
I forget.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
I forget. Perception.
Character advancement. Perfect. Yep. So when you roll for your hit die, roll whatever your hit die is. I think it's a D8 for you. I don't know. And then you add that plus your Constitution modifier to your hit point max. That way you are beefier going into your next level.
Well, so well, my hit dice is 4d8 that I've written down here, which.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go now. You have 5d8, and what that is you're just gonna roll 1d8 and then add it to.
What
your
my
hit
current
point
one is.
total.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks confusing. And your Constitution modifier. I don't know if I've set that. Add your con modifier to it.
Blah blah blah. I have all of that stuff. Thieves' tools.
Okay, so what sounds better? Being able to see a mile away with no difficulty, or getting proficiency in 2 skills from a limited list? Weigh in. I mean, it's athletics, acrobatics, stealth, or survival. And I've already got stealth. I've already got survival and athletics. I mean,
Sorry, I'm also
No.
distracted reading something.
no, you're fine.
How dare you? I'm a thief. That's not what I need.
Like I turn my speaker on, and the first thing I do is need a belch.
That's
I know, classy man.
What up?
What up?
Yo, squad, I need to pick out like 3 spells, and I need it. We'll see how quick this process goes.
Okay.
2 of which don't have to be bard spells, Spencer. Do you see the power you've given me? You've given me that
I
power
know.
in 10
You're
minutes.
going to.
What is
You're
this?
going to need this power.
Spencer, while I have you, can I make a like retroactive character decision real quick? I took a proficiency in survival when I made this character, which makes no sense. Can I switch that for a proficiency in medicine?
Yeah,
Probably
sure.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, you already had that healer skill, so it would make sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell I was thinking on that one.
Yeah, I don't even think we talked about proficiencies before, so that's cool.
Awesome. Just want to make sure I
Mm-hmm.
told you before doing it. Because the thing I got when I leveled up is skill based. So
Yes, yes.
cool.
What?
How are those spells, Lee?
Well, I didn't plan to go to level 6 today. I'm overwhelmed, Spencer. What can I say? I have so many options.
I'm sorry.
I know it's a terrible problem to have.
And I gave you that flashy new ring too, so you have to learn that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not even. That's for future Lee to actually work out. Right now, the task is.
That's for when someone's life is on the line and she wants to figure it out.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'll just be playing with it. Like, I'll just be describing Astro just playing with her ring, hoping something happens.
Cool. Corey, you're in darkness right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'm back. How is your level up? Are you okay?
Mine, yeah. I mean, mine was mostly just skill. I just chose another proficiency. That's all I got for my new sweet perks.
Cool.
That's sweet perks.
Seems good.
Sweet perks. However, I did realize that, like, yeah, I just need to write down kind of that I had more magical damage and some other stuff that went along with it. But
Oh yeah, your electric damage and stuff.
yeah, that was just a +2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I got that right. Good.
Indeed.
Hey, Liz, what's that website that you sent me earlier with the Bard spells and kind of like a walkthrough on a Bard build?
Okay, which one? Is it Roll20?
Wait,
Because
Joe,
that I can get you right now.
I got it. It was the
Yeah.
giant in the playground. I just couldn't remember.
Badass. Okay, that was the second one. Cool.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
This is why we need simpler game mechanics.
Well,
I was gonna say, like, are we switching to that this episode or next
Yeah.
episode? Or?
So we will be trying that out because I need to do like a lot more research after we finish this arc.
Got it.
So we are going to get through Aster's test quest TM.
Got it.
Where we do that because it'll actually be kind of a natural transition point as well. So I think you'll all be pleased with what happens. But yeah, we'll switch formats then, and I'll do more research into the Apocalypse system and see what we can make of it to make it kind of customizable, but not completely overwhelming, as D&D so often is.
Cool. Right. I got a +6 to stealth now, guys. Y'all are rubbing off on me in a good way.
Ooh,
I'm excited.
yes.
stealthing it up.
Hey, what is my stealth right now?
A million.
Yeah, I'm +6 in all of my dexterity things.
Holy
Damn.
I'm waiting to start her kleptomania. I just haven't had a good opportunity that would immediately result in some big problems.
Oh, you
yeah.
could have stolen from the gift shop. I feel like that would have been cool, but
But she didn't really. What was there for her to steal from the gift shop? Let's be realistic.
I mean, that's fair.
Dantes. I mean,
She has taste, guys. Come on.
Actually,
also-
sorry. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna ask the group for one of my spells. I was gonna maybe take on a level 3 spell. How does fear sound? An invisible cone of terror causes each living creature in the area to become panicked unless it ends on a will save. If cornered, a panicked creature begins cowering. And that makes people shaken and just kind of give people opportunity. on them.
sounds good to me. Don't
Yeah.
they get
Hmm?
disadvantages too, or is that just in 3?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. This is on the wiki, so I need to actually check the players.
Are you looking for the status frightened?
Yeah.
Possibly, yes.
It's a disadvantage on saves,
Perfect.
and they can't move any closer.
Damn.
Cool. All right. Cool. Oh, and that I can just really lean more into that necromancy area. Technically.
Yeah.
Respect.
It's technically a necromancy spell in terms of the
All right.
Just rounding out that character beautifully.
It's not. It's
For
not
real.
intentional, but like, I
The
guess if,
darkness emerges.
this is what the universe is pushing me towards.
I like it. Cool. Are you guys feeling good? About
Yeah.
ready?
Mhm.
Awesome.
Born ready.
Cool. I think we will get through part of this next one, and then we'll see how it goes. Cool. All right. So, you guys wake up from your long rest, feeling very refreshed and equipped with new magical items. To a little rapping on your door, and you hear Benjamin's voice from outside, and he's just like, "I have breakfast." And he just like pushes in the door, and he actually just has a tray that's just like heaped with delicious food, and he's literally bringing you guys breakfast in bed. So he brings you guys like plates of eggs with some breakfast meats and various fantasy things cooked together into a delicious gourmet meal. He's a surprisingly good cook, and yeah, he just delivers it to each of you guys. He gives you all a plate and some coffee.
All right.
So yeah, you guys gonna like eat your breakfast and get out of here?
Connie's gonna drink like 2 cups of coffee and like stuff her old shield and that great sword like underneath the mattress and like wink at whoever sees her do this and just this for the next guy. Like,
All right. Like while Benjamin is still there?
no, after he leaves. Unless
Okay.
he's staying for breakfast. Or
No, he's
whatever.
just gonna like pop out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyone else doing anything, or we re-rolling?
Well, Cade's naked again, so obviously, like, you know, he needs to put some damn clothes on.
Aster's just playing with her new shiny ring, but it's just
Okay.
kind of boredly doing it because she knows that if she looks to her right, it's just a naked Cade, and she doesn't need that in her life right now.
There you go.
Everyone needs a naked Cade in their life. Right in the morning, just right in the morning, right when you wake up.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys find yourselves back on the street with all the shops. Is there anything else you want to do in Encore before you head back up to the arena and to the shimmery wall of air?
I mean, I would just love to punch those stupid guards right in their stupid faces, but that's just
Um,
personal.
Well, we murdered one of them.
We
Right.
did murder one of them.
Yeah.
Not as upset with the whole murdering aspect already being accomplished. To really handle a lot of that angst Aster been carrying around.
I mean, you guys could go try and find them at the gate if you wanted to. Like, there was another one.
Do you wanna
Or
start
Or you
killing
can just
people?
ignore it.
No, because you know, like we're not murder. We're a band. We're not, you know, we're not a band of murderers. We're a band. You know, we're adventurers.
You can tell
Speak for
yourself that.
Cade is down for whatever can come of that. Also, I don't know if attacking the city guards is exactly the right thing to do.
Yeah. And our exit's at the top of the town, yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, Aster's very much a fan of, again, getting through this shit as fast as we can. So she's ready to go when you are.
Yeah, yours is up next, buddy. How you feeling?
Aster just kind of like looks up, just like, if it gets me out of this godforsaken place, time, whatever the fuck, I will maybe finally be happy for once.
Okay, all right. On that note.
I mean, first you
That
want
would
to
be at first.
steal a bunch of stuff from the gift shop.
No, again, Aster has taste. She doesn't need to carry around that stuff.
right.
Connie's gonna pick over. Are we headed up to that gift shop and all that exit
Yeah, I
stuff?
think we have to pass back through that to go
Yep,
to
you
the
do.
next one. But it might be good to maybe talk to a certain floating time freezing entity to figure out what's next. Aster.
Oh, I think now's your turn.
I mean, we could just keep going.
All right, then yeah, let's go ahead and head to the gift shop.
Okay. You guys walk on through and
Is
see-
Pegasus still there? Is
oh
there
yeah,
merch
I mean
left?
he's just like rummaging through stuff and like putting up more merchandise, and he actually does have some stuff with your face and sigil on it, Cade. And he's putting it up, and you gather that he like doesn't license anything or give people any of the royalties. He's just there to make some scratch from other people's names, but he does like outfit them with armor and things.
Oh my god, can I please intimidate him to like
Guys.
to like escort him?
Yeah, quick question.
my
Connie's
God,
gonna
yes.
grab these guys real quick before we like walk in there, like, and talk to the guy. So, how down are we to just take what we want from this guy? Because if he's not licensing shit, like, I'm just saying.
I like how we all suddenly become very knowledgeable and very focused on licensing fees. Like,
I think
It's
you're
like an
bad.
inherently bad
Yeah.
thing in a fantasy world for this guy to be making his living like by printing T-shirts.
yeah, like how many fantasy like trademark registration offices are there really, guys?
Fair enough.
I mean, they're really stuck to their pattern making right now. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, technically, does he have that pattern trademark since he made it, Cade? We've got to ask these questions.
yeah,
Do we
that's
need
right.
to get a
That'd be
fantasy
Cade.
lawyer?
Gage's just like, that's right, and just storms inside and goes right up to him and just be like, like, Pegasus, are you making any money off of this?
Oh, hello.
Pegasus?
What money?
Yeah, Aster's just outside watching this unfold. She's
Well,
just
I mean,
like,
that's-
Oh, Connie's gonna go up to I'm assuming they're like t-shirt racks of like clothing in a Goodwill,
Oh, yeah.
and she's gonna like sidle up to one of the ones with Benjamin on them and like just sort of act like she's looking, but try and pocket one. If you want to roll, if you want to make me roll for that,
Oh, I do. Yeah.
while this guy's distracted.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
that he's like my
Can
height,
I
right?
get advantage? Because I'm huge, taller
Yeah.
than them.
Yeah, you
He's
can get
distracted?
advantage.
Okay, cool.
Make the sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Well, this guy's like my height, right? So it's like
Yeah, he's
essentially
totally right.
two
I'm
3
actually
foot.
going to give him advantage on it because you're like fighting with him right now, Kate.
Oh hell yes. Okay. That's a 20, not natural.
All right. Yeah, he rolled an 8, so you can take whatever you want.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a a Benjamin t-shirt in my size. Was there one with Gareth on there? No? Anywhere?
Oh, with
Is it
Jareth?
Gareth? Gareth. There we go. Yes. Does he have
No.
merch? He does.
Yeah, there's weirdly nothing there with Jareth's face on it.
Okay. Cool, cool. So
Oh.
I'm gonna take a Benjamin shirt and go grab a shirt with Cade's face on it.
Cool.
One in my size, one in
I
his size.
don't notice that. Yeah.
Yeah. And Kate, did you want to like make an intimidation roll or anything against this cat?
I do, but I just wanted to talk about how amazing it must be for everyone else when there's like 2 3 foot, little like creatures just like screaming at each other and trying to like.
Oh yeah. I was picturing us earlier with y'all like looking over the calculator and like me like having to crouch down and talk with y'all.
Oh, I totally want to intimidate this guy. He's
Okay.
using my face and profiting off of it.
Yes,
don't
he
have
is.
I really don't have that high of an intimidation, so we'll see.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to.
It's a pretty low check. He's very small.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, if Aster needs to support you on this, she can. If I can lend a hand at all.
Saddle up. And
I'm still in the shop and I've got a +5 to intimidation if you need me.
Oh no! I think I'm gonna. I want to just do this by myself because
Do it.
Kate's been beaten down a lot recently, so he needs to really kind of like get his mojo back.
Okay, seeing that Cade's fine, she's gonna leave
Alright.
the shop and like change her shirt. That's it.
All right. Cool.
I got a 12 plus my very great intimidation +2, so I got a 14.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, so there is some money. It's in the register.
Well, I was.
So Kate just like is just staring him straight in the eye, like holding on by his his cuffs of his shirt, and he's Pegasus says this, and he's just like Kate just kind of like no emotion in his face, just like kind of drops him and just like saunters over to the cash register and uses his like lock picks and his thieves kit and just like opens it just immediately. And just
Okay. Yeah. So it opens and it's just 2,000 gold
Uh,
inside the register.
I'm just gonna take about half of it,
Oh shit.
Okay.
but I'm gonna leave because
Alright.
it's not all entirely. If Benjamin wants to come over here and see what's up.
Yeah. So Pegasus like walks over to you after you take that. He's like, "Oh, that's remarkably fair. Yes, of course. I completely agree to our deal. 50-50. Yep. That's what I've always thought it should be. All right. Bye now."
And then Cade just like no word, just like turns and leaves, and like leaves
Okay.
out the exit that we're supposed to be going out of.
Awesome. Yeah. So you're plus 1,000 gold. Um,
Fuck yeah.
Uh,
well done. And yeah. So do you guys want to go through the arena and go to this light, or not light, wall of opaque air?
I think we're ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
like Cade kind of looks over at Aster and is just like, "Are you ready for this?"
Aster is still trying to work out her new spell, so she's really, preoccupied, but good to go overall.
Not
Okay.
She just kind of nods as internally mysteriously complete list of spells just goes through her mind that she kind of picks through.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go all the way through the arena. You pass by the charred remains of the wall and all these.
and the body of the person that we killed. Yeah.
No, that's gone actually.
Yeah.
It's mostly cleaned up. Yeah, they work pretty fast around here, and yeah, you pass by a couple of guards and they kind of give you a quick nod and they're just like, "Oh, what's all this then?" And then you just keep walking. And they're fine with it. They that's kind of their thing. And yeah, you walk to the very end of the arena and kind of run up against this wall. And Cade, when you walk up to it, it glows completely green. Again, very similar to how it did for Connie. And like basically breaks apart for a second and then flies up into the air and kind of evaporates. Cool. And if you guys want to keep moving, you will all again grow to giant size. And Cade growing first, of course.
Is so excited.
Yeah, Cade is just like stoked. And yeah, you guys are all the same giant height, standing on this illustrated map once again. And you see behind you the city of Encore with its like amazing flags and the flower petal road. You see Pinwheel Bridge stretching back behind that with the glowing red light and the shadow of the wyvern. And the sea at the very beginning, Savior's Sea, all in like glorious color. And then in front of you, you can see that the Cathedral of Keys is now both labeled and in full color. There's honestly not much color there. There's like a little bit of green, but it's really just kind of a black, nuanced like shape, kind of cavernous and cathedral-like, but seems a little more like a cave formation than anything else. And leading up to it, the path that goes up to it is actually a musical staff, like you would see on sheet music. And that's the kind of road that leads up to it on the map.
Astra, I'm going to let you take the lead on this one.
Oh, I mean, Aster just goes then. She's like, all right, guys, home stretch, maybe. She doesn't know. She's just hoping.
Okay.
Hungry. She wants to go home.
Yeah. So you guys are like sprinting down the path here, and you kind of shrink smaller and smaller and smaller once again. And Aster, you're like way ahead of them, and you're kind of like shrinking way smaller before them. And it's weird because like you guys notice that like the experience of growing and shrinking seems to be like isolated to your own viewpoint, kind of. And Aster sort of just like pops in small again. Like she kind of broke it for a second. And yeah, you guys run in, and you are standing in a tunnel. And so it's just cave all around you. And on the floor, you again see the sheet music type thing, except it's just laid out in very clean bars that are all segmented on the ground. And you are standing at the entrance to this tunnel. You may do whatever you wish.
Okay, can Aster make a perception check to see if there's anything else to notice in the area?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Is this my D20? See? No, that's D12. Cool. So that's 17 plus. Where's my perception? 7.
Okay.
Hope that does it.
24.
Hope that's good.
Yeah, so you do hear kind of subtle music off in the distance, and it's like interestingly a little bit familiar. And as you are like beginning to walk forward and walk down this hallway, you also notice that your footfalls are a little louder than normal and also sound a bit different. And using your kind of like sense of musicianship, you gather that each of them are playing notes in a scale. And let's say that your perception roll is really good and you have a good sense of pitch. So you notice that you are starting in the key of C, and that you like begin to walk down and you're playing notes in diatonic C.
Is so I'm trying to pull back all my fucking music theory knowledge from college and high school. Thanks, Spencer. So
There's so much context on you as a player. It's really great.
So we have a staff on the ground, essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a musical staff.
Yeah.
Is there like is there indication of the key on the ground in any way, or is it just a musical staff? So the key of C is what is indicated by the.
Yep.
Are we in treble or bass? Is there musical treble and musical, or it's like fantasy treble and fantasy bass?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's fantasy bass.
Okay. I was just curious. Cool. So Aster's stoked. Aster's like playing a little ditty with her feet as they walk along, like kind of.
Oh yeah, you're just like hopping around.
Oh yeah, she's just not aware of her surroundings or the people who may or may not be beside or behind her, just kind of jumping around, just like, look, guys, like really
Cool.
enjoying herself for a second.
Is the cave that we're in or the tunnel that we're about to go in, is that lit? Like, is there like light in there? Can we see what we're doing?
So yeah, good of you to ask. It is kind of like subtle ambient light, and every time that Aster plays something that sounds good to your ears, the crystals in the cave actually all light up red at the same time, and kind of flash for a second. Every time she hits a particularly good run or plays some notes in order. Yeah, so you're kind of lit up by that. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna light a torch just in case and proceed to rip the sleeves off my Benjamin t-shirt that I just stole. So,
Solid. It's a tank now.
Yeah.
Dope. So yeah, you guys proceed down this hall, and Aster, now that you're taking note of the floor, and as kind of the musician of the crew, you notice that it is proceeding in order of the Circle of Fifths. And so you're actually going through every key that's possible. So yeah, you walk for far too long. But you're like really entertained by all of these notes on the floor.
She's like doing handstands. She's like just started doing flips. She's just like, how many parts of my body can touch notes at this? You just have a 6-foot cat woman just throwing herself around a tunnel.
Yeah. Is anybody else playing around with the floor, or are you guys just like entranced by Aster's skills?
I mean, this is the first time that we really saw Aster, in a while, just like really having the best time of her life. So we're both just like very quiet and afraid of like making her aware of us so she stops.
Connie's dead quiet and like just keeps looking at Cade and then her and then back and then Cade again and then back at her.
She's, you know,
Awesome.
she has emotions. Yes, she gets excited.
It's like when she doesn't think she's being held against her will at all times. She's a slightly more positive person.
I get that.
Scrubs episode for some reason. I don't know.
So yeah, you guys continue down this hallway for a little more than a mile, and you reach a black wrought iron gate. And the gate covers the entire entrance to what appears to be the rest of the Cathedral of Keys, that you haven't seen anything that looks like one yet. And beyond the gate, it just stretches into blackness again. So you're a little limited in what you can see here, but yes, there's a gate in the way.
Is there anything about the bars in particular? Like, are they set up to look like I don't know, like musical anything? Is it just like wrought iron?
Yeah. So it's actually a fantasy treble clef and a fantasy bass clef on both of the sides of the gate.
And does the gate have any other
Let's just do it.
significant details on it that we can see? You know, besides just being a gate with those things on it.
If you want to make a perception check, maybe.
Can do. That's a 6 + 7, 13.
Yeah, so you don't really see anything outside of the musical notes. And you kind of notice that there are a few other notes like scattered into the pattern of the gate that Cade wasn't quite able to tell at a cursory glance, but yeah, nothing super out of the ordinary.
You might have to call your best friend, Aster.
Do we all want to make perception checks, or should we just go ahead and skip straight to our guy?
I mean, if you guys want to try another perception check, I mean, if I can roll again, I'm also down. Just to see because Aster's first instinct is just to reach out and just start poking things on the gate, you know, just like seeing it. No, just literally just like taking a single finger and just poking and seeing if anything happens.
I mean, you can.
What does this do?
Yeah, just like, what's this? I don't know.
You can.
I mean, sure, Aster pokes at things on the gate.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
Spencer, you're the worst. You're like, yeah, you can. And just, like, you're so vague about it. Oh, I hate it.
Like, all right, sure.
If you want.
Are you sure you want to? It's like, well, now I'm double guessing myself.
Yeah.
Anything but that.
Okay, and the hallway just leads the hallway dead ends into this gate.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, if y'all want to call him.
Oh,
Not it.
not it.
Aster's gonna sit and poke at this door or do another perception check just to see if she doesn't have to call Shine. Is that okay?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean,
Yeah,
you can look at the door even more closely.
It's just staring at the door for a few minutes.
I've got a 19.
Okay.
Total.
Yeah, so you start to notice as you look closer at the door that the black wrought iron seems like it's like chipping off a little bit. But beyond the color kind of seeping through, that's pretty much it.
Cool. I turn to my buds and I say, all right, it's an old gate. What do you want to do?
Kay just slowly looks up at Connie.
Oh, shit.
Does it?
All right. Only because I like y'all, and this is gonna be hard enough. Okay. She clears her throat and goes, pause.
All right. So yeah, Shine appears as kind of this very subtle little mote of green in front of you, Connie, and he's like, "Connie, my favorite. Hello."
What's up, buddy? Quick question. Any clues on this gate, pal? We have no idea how to get past this. Thoughts? Oh, is this one of those things where she has to play music to make it open?
Oh, well, I mean, if you're just gonna answer your own questions, that's fine. Maybe Asta should be calling me though. It is her test quest TM.
Buddy, listen, I don't know how to tell you this in a nice way, but she doesn't like you very much. And I'm not trying to be like a third grader, like on the playground. She just genuinely refuses to do it, and I can't figure out why. I'm
well,
sorry to break it to you like that.
I don't like her either, you know? And yeah,
Aster doesn't like anyone who's complicit in oppression.
yeah, so you think that really hard?
Oh, a round of applause. That was great. Oh, that was excellent.
That was so beautifully timed.
Yeah, Asta, you think that really, really hard. And Shine pops up right in front of your face.
Jeez.
And it's just like, all right, well, if you don't want any help then, bye. And time unfreezes and Shine disappears in a ridiculously blinding flash of light. And it's just red.
Oh, see, now you pissed him off.
See, so he doesn't have to do his job. This seems like a whole customer service issue. Is there a manager I can complain to?
Yeah, that is a good question. We did not get a help number. Like, he was the help number.
Exactly.
But-
Is there is there a
Where is your
manager
manager?
here I can speak to?
You're not my supervisor.
Like Shine pops up like, I am the manager, and then just leaves it.
No, he just doesn't.
Well, so all this
I mean-
of course happens with like time frozen. So Kay just realizes that probably someone called Shine, and like,
Yeah.
it's like, Connie, I was just saying, just run and open the door and just like hit it open.
So Aster's still just like,
I'm down.
yeah, Aster's still thinking of the various reasons why she feels like it's ridiculous Shine disappeared.
So wait, I missed it. Am I running and beating open the door?
Oh,
Wait,
I'll-
do you want to try the music thing actually that you
Okay,
suggested?
good.
I don't know if that's if that'll do anything, but can Aster still kind of hear that faint music from
Mhm.
afar? Can she just try to mimic that with her mandolin?
Yeah, sure. Roll a performance check.
Just for everyone else involved, the song that she's hearing is "Oops, I Did It Again" by Britney Spears.
Yes. Yes, very much so. You're so I rolled
Oh
a
my god, I'm putting that on in the background while I'm listening.
so I rolled a 17 plus 6.
Yeah, so you play a beautiful rendition of Britney Spears, like The Weapon. I Did It Again. And
I don't know why I find that so funny.
It's fucking perfect.
and nothing happens at all.
On the floor?
Nice.
On the floor, maybe? Because
Did I
the
use-
crystals earlier, they lit up. Maybe? I don't know.
Wait, do I have to play a song on the notes on the ground?
I mean, if the flute didn't work, but it's music related, and the floor plays music, I mean, right?
What's the closest key to us, Spencer?
Like the key you're standing on?
Yes.
You're actually back to C.
Oh, we're back to C. Oh, is there like a pattern we have to walk in or something or play in? See, again, I know I understand why Shine's pissed, but I still don't see how A, I am inaccurate, or B, how that stops him from helping us, because right now it would actually be a little helpful.
I just shared the sheet music for "Oops, I Did It Again" in F minor.
Oh, hell yes.
Aster immediately plays the orchestrated version of "Oops, I Did It Again" on the ground in the key of C.
Good. I'm not even going to make you roll. It's beautiful. Nothing happens.
Damn it! we're at the shot, though. Aster again, fairly relaxed, all things considered. Like she's having a pretty good day compared to the past couple, 2 or 3 she's had.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to try running at the door, Connie? Let's see if you can brute force it.
Do you think so? Connie's gonna walk up to it and like get ready with her hammer, and then kind of turn around and be like, "Do you think it's a choreography thing? Should we like dance or something?" She says that she wedges like one of her weapons in there to like get extra leverage. Then if you'd like me to do a strength check, I'll try and open it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Cool. Oh, that's a 16.
Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, you run into the door. It just doesn't move. And actually, a giant gong noise just plays
Oof.
when you try and run into it, and you're kind of repelled back. And as you are, like, all of your footfalls are making different noises, in kind of haphazard order.
Yeah.
And when you do that, the crystals on the wall like flash really fast, and then you fall down and play a bunch of notes at one time. And and like as you do that, and fall, you some of the blackness actually falls from the top of the gate, and like just falls to the ground, and you can see that underneath it's kind of this like gleaming silver, and yeah.
Oh. You think this is a teamwork exercise? Telling you, it's the choreography, guys.
Well, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's definitely a puzzle. Puzzle. There's a circle of fifths, which. Wait, real life. Do you guys know what the circle of fifths is?
No idea. No
Okay.
musical talent within my body at all.
Little mini lesson. Actually, Spencer, you're smarter than me. Do you want to explain it? You'll probably do a better job.
Well, it's not required knowledge for the puzzle, actually, the circle of fifths.
Okay.
But yeah, it basically breaks down how music is chorded together, and how different keys relate to each other. So it's kind of cool because like music theory connects every key in music together into a perfect circle.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yep.
Like a chord wheel. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's the way I put it. Yeah, thank you. That was much more succinct than you would have gotten out of me.
That's all right.
Okay. So there's a puzzle. The lights are flashing. The ground makes noise, and Sparkles wants to talk to us.
Won't talk to you.
I mean, if you want to call him back, I've been thinking loudly this entire time. How was I supposed to know this was the one time he was gonna give a fuck about my feelings? You know. Yeah, Aster's a little pissed off that this is he kidnaps them, but this is what causes him not to want to come in for the day. She has no sympathy. She's just like, this is stupid. Ignoring the fact that she's been refusing fundamentally to talk to him this whole time. Yeah, wait, can we will he let us call him again, or is it just me he won't speak to? Because
You
like,
can try.
Hey,
I
I
don't-
would say it's you try calling him. I think
I think
you're
I
the
was
one
the
who
one
needs
who
to-
upset him.
No. You need to build that bridge, buddy.
I don't want to build a bridge, though. Aster doesn't want to build a bridge. Aster doesn't care. She just wants to get past the gate. Is this going to become a standoff of my character choice?
Oh, this is now a stand. Like,
Oh, definitely, this is a standoff of your character choice.
Yeah, Connie's just gonna stand there and kind of look at you, actually, like expectantly.
yeah, and Kate just starts whistling and just kind of like just kind of looking around, just avoiding eye contact.
Aster shrugs like, all right. Goes and looks back at the cord in the ground, or the key. Is there a kind of check I can make to see if the lights flash in any? So obviously it flashes a certain color when things go well. What happens when things? It's only flash, I guess. Sorry, when you make a nice sound. otherwise it's just off, or
Yeah, so it only flashes red, but it just like glows when you played the songs, and when Connie fell over, it just like flashed red, kind of strobe lighty, and the part of the gate fell off.
Do you want me to lay on the ground and like roll across it? I mean,
yeah, can Kate and I line up behind Connie and kind of put her in a cannonball stance and just like push her?
Just luge her down the down the thing.
and Connie's like ready. She's taking off weapons, like setting the shield like gently down. She's ready.
Okay, like in the direction toward or away from the gate, or like from wall to wall. Like, how are you?
Should we just go down
Being
the scale
pushed.
or up the scale? I don't know how music works.
Well, there are several different scales that we would be going across, I guess.
Oh, whatever.
There's just
The
multiple
lines.
keys, essentially. But yeah, we just be
Yeah. Do
going.
it.
All right, we're rolling Connie.
Rolling.
Okay, up or down the key, or
Should we like? Is the tunnel at like a hill? Should we just roll me down the hill? Make the day easier. I don't know.
I mean, there's a slight incline, sure, if
Yeah.
you want to like roll away from the gate.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you roll. Roll down.
We are
Go ahead and
moving.
roll for your roll, please.
Right,
no.
roll.
Yeah, there's no check. You're falling down.
Hey Spencer, you gave us a
Listen,
puzzle. We're gonna try and solve it.
Efficient and
It's good.
graceful
It's a
rolling.
good thing. So yeah, you roll down this. It's actually kind of pretty what you do because you're playing it all in order. Yeah, the walls glow red for a second, and you reach another key as you're rolling down, and kind of hit that one note and stop. And yep, that's all that happens.
Okay.
Does she stop because she loses her momentum at that one note, or is it just like she hits that one note and then she stops? Sorry, does that
Oh, she just loses momentum there.
I got excited. I was like, wait, a
That's
clue.
the key.
Anything to not call Spark.
Yeah, no. Aster can. I'm fine to try to work this Mind Palace puzzle out. Let's go.
Connie just shrugs and was like, "Hey, it's your." She gets up first off. Second off, she's just like, "Hey, it's your quest, man. Like, let's just figure this out."
What else are you doing? It's a
on you.
gate.
I'm not calling Sparkle Squad. Don't like peer pressure. I refuse to give in to peer pressure.
I don't. Do we need to call them? Like,
What?
what haven't we tried? Besides, so we tried forcing it.
Playing the song. We can play the song on the floor. We can figure out how to play the song on the floor.
Right.
I already tried playing various songs on the floor. Nothing really
Right.
happened. We tried.
Did we-
Oops.
Do we try it together, like as a team?
As a
somehow?
band, one might
As a
say.
band?
As,
Oh,
as, a,
yeah.
as a band of people.
Hey, have we tried this as a team who plays music together at the
I-
same time?
This concept is very foreign to me. I don't understand
I'm
it.
so unclear.
Do I get that pan flute back? Cause let me just say.
Connie, if you actually play this with us, you will be considered part of the band.
Oh fuck
Sure,
yes!
you'd be in
Connie's
first.
like it's everything she ever wanted.
Yeah, Aster Shrek. She just doesn't really have any. She's like, yeah, the band's kind of porous. What you come, you go. Whatever you feel like. Cool.
It's more of a collective.
Yeah. So maybe we want to try playing the same song at the same time in different keys. I don't know how that's gonna sound, but
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Connie's
Hey.
got no idea what you mean, but she's like enthusiastically like so down.
Aster
She's like,
directs you
I
to
that pan pipe.
Aster just directs you to the correct thing and gives you a basic like 4-note pat, or just tells you to walk down the scale at the same time as everyone else.
Perfect. Got it.
We'll try that to start.
She's gonna
Okay.
like go up for a high five. She's so excited.
A slight hesitant high five from Aster comes back.
all right.
All right,
Okay.
Cade, can you arrange yourself at the beginning of one of the scales?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do we need to go quick? Was speed a factor? Did we need to roll you, or could we have just walked down these?
I am very dexterous. I am very fast and very dexterous. Also, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are all gonna try and walk down the scale, play a song.
Synchronized walking down scales for a test to see if anything happens.
Okay, everybody roll performance.
Okay.
Performance.
Oh,
Okay. That's a 13 for me.
All right.
it's a 21.
I got an astounding 11.
Okay. Um,
So
I'm
so
sorry.
Connie,
I can't
You
walk
are-
as fast as you guys. I have my little tiny feet have to hit the floor a lot more than you guys.
Connie feels like this is her time. This is her moment. Like she cannot fuck up jumping on spots in the floor.
yeah, Astra has trouble with group work, so she's trying, but it's just we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Really?
and you guys can only sort of see each other down the cave also, and you never talked about tempo, so like it's a little all over the place. And Connie is like on it and like trying to keep you guys on time, and like yelling out, and like Connie, you have no idea where this comes from, but you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like trying to get them. So
But of course, like the cave's just echoing, so it's just like one.
yeah, and like all the notes are incredibly dissonant, like as they pop off.
I'm using my same skills as like a boat rowman, the same way
Yeah.
I'm chanting for a boat rowing team.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say Connie is probably closest to the gate because you just like chilled where you are. And you look back, and all of the black has fallen off of the gate.
Hell yeah!
And
Y'all, it worked.
Yes. Astra yells. Secretly believes she doesn't have to call Sparkles.
I'm so excited that this whole like bit is gonna be us avoiding going back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We've made progress. Let's try to break it open again. Brute
Yeah.
force.
All right.
So yeah, all of the what looked like wrought iron has fallen off the gate. It's kind of this like gleaming silver thing. And yeah, you guys are free to walk up to it if you want.
So it's still locked. I'm guessing, right?
Well,
You should-
I'm just gonna walk up and
you should
try it.
Poke it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
give it a shot.
Yeah, Astra just walks up and pokes it again and sees if anything happens.
Yeah, you poke it and it glides open immediately.
Oh, hell
Just one of
yeah.
the sides of it.
Oh yeah, and she's oh dope. Just really emphatic.
I knew that would work.
Yeah. Hey guys, good job. Let's go.
Excellent.
Go team.
Yeah, no, she's in an extra good mood because she not only did she piss off Sparkles with her accurate critique, she did need to call him to figure out this problem.
So yeah, you walk into the gate and you kind of proceed into the darkness. Connie, do you still have your torch lit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I only put it down to roll and it picked
Got
it
it.
back up.
So the torch is lit up, and you walk into what you're beginning to gather is kind of this ridiculously large cavern. And in front of you is sort of a building-like thing. It's as you start to get a little closer, you can see that it's sculpted and carved into in a lot of different ways. And you can, after you see like the musical motifs continue through here. But also like legitimate keys are carved in as well, like you would use to open a gate, or like perhaps lock up a locker, like whatever other applications for keys in the fantasy world. And yeah, so you're like walking up, and you're about halfway to this cathedral, as you can tell. And the hymn that you have been hearing is much louder.
Cool.
Yeah, it's yeah, Britney Spears' famous "Spear Like the Weapon" hit. And no, it's actually, it's kind of a vaguely, it sounds like a church song. It sounds like extremely religious.
I thought that song
and-
was religious.
Yeah, I was going to say heavily sung in my
Yeah, so it's the same. And
She's talking about sinning, right? So
that's it. Sinning and forgiveness. It's just like Kendrick Lamar's Damn. Same record. Actually, a hit song from that record. And so when you're about halfway, time freezes. And you guys didn't call pause this time. And a little like glowing mote of red light appears. And at first you think it's shine. But then like the light grows larger and larger and larger until it's standing like above Aster's height in like a person-shaped form. It kind of like, you can see that it sort of looks you over like up and down for a second. And you just hear this voice that's now kind of familiar to you guys because it's commented over the things you've done a few times. Just say, "Hello, adventurers. I am the Spark."
Are you where Sparkles comes from? That's what Aster says.
I am in a sense where shine comes from, if that's who you're talking about.
Oh, okay, so would you be like his manager by any chance?
Right. You could say that. His creator.
Great. I just wanted to know if there's like an official way to lodge a complaint against your employee. I haven't had the best customer service while I've been here at TestQuest TM. I just, if there's just a way, I don't want to take up your time necessarily.
And I very much appreciate your consideration of my feelings, candidate Aster. And you can tell he kind of looks down at his hand for a second. And but he's just like, but this isn't really about ensuring that you have a good experience.
Oh, exactly. So I don't know why he should either. That's my only point.
Why he should have a good experience?
Exactly. I don't understand.
He's a floating mote of inanimate light.
Exactly. So I don't understand the problem. We agree, I think.
Right, you're complaining about a construct within a test of my design,
Yes,
which is
sassy
supposed
construct.
to ensure that your character is worthy.
It used to be more helpful, is all I'm saying. Just not to be so sassy.
He just sighs. And he's like, "Do you remember what the Stassi sprite first told you when you arrived?"
That we're supposed to rescue you.
yeah.
Yes, precisely. Good memory, Cade. In order to rescue me, that can mean quite a few things, actually, if you think about the origin of the word rescue. It could mean from an external force, or perhaps one that's internal, saving me from myself in some respects. And so, in a way, I'm calling upon all of you to save the world. In another, calling upon you to potentially save me, the Spark, as I am called. But you can decide which, in time. I just wanted to see you for myself before the final challenge and see, considering how much you upset Shine, if you had any last questions before this final part.
Well, way to make us nervous. Thanks for that. Not trying to sass you or nothing, but yeah.
I'm not really here to make you comfortable.
Oh, I understand that. I'm just wondering about
Kinda need
the
to duck
attitude.
us.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
I
What?
don't know. You go.
No, please.
Oh, okay.
I insist.
Okay, thank you. I was just going to ask. I was just going to ask. Anything you think would be good to know about this upcoming challenge?
Oh, I'm not here to give you hints. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I thought that would be clear from my position as examiner. But
Then what questions can we ask you besides the question I just asked you?
Gotta tell you, man, for somebody who needs saving, kind of getting a little douchebaggery from you here, man. I'm just gonna put that out there.
well, you are literally within a system of my design to prove your worth as people. So probably
Okay,
not great to continue to give me shit.
Astra has given him very little shit, and Astra would just like to ask, why? Okay, so this is your place. Got that much so far. Why have you kidnapped us? Like, I know you keep testing the worth and all that shit, but like, why is this fundamentally necessary? Like, what is post? Can we go home after we rescue you? Like, what's this whole thing going towards?
Which home would you be returning to?
That's an interesting question. Would you like to expand more on those details?
Do you remember what happened before you woke up in the field?
No.
Right. That's pretty normal. And that's because you're already dead.
Oh hell!
So this is really a second chance for you.
I'd like to apologize for calling you a dick. I take that all back.
And mentally,
Thank you for that. That means a lot. Thank you.
Astor just internally has a moment of his nihilism. Is just like, I don't remember asking for this second choice. The fuck is this shit? Where's my cat god?
Oh, there are no gods here. There's only the simulation. But
What's the point of any of that other life shit? Astor's just existentially pissed right now. He's just like, nothing matters. This shit matters even less.
well,
This fucker is both sixth sensing us and also matrixing us. There's too many genre crosses right now. Make up your goddamn mind.
Hey, he doesn't like tropes, so he's just gonna
Yeah. No. Astor comes back for a moment to just ask, wait, what? How did? So did we all die in different things? Like, can you tell us how we died? I'm just curious, honestly.
I mean, I got a good idea on me. I mean, fuck if I know what y'all were doing, but
oh, good of you to be curious about it. Yes. You and Cade over there ended up trashing one too many inn rooms in a tavern and were unfortunately taken in by the authorities and promptly beheaded. Though you were a beloved band, so really your music sales benefited quite a bit from the tragic end.
I Astor cuts him off. I paid for that damage. What is this? What's that?
shit. You
This
know, I
is a miscarriage of justice.
A spiteful fan? I don't know. It's not really for me to decide.
That's
But-
fair enough,
and-
Spark.
Connie, I think you are quite familiar with your own demise.
yeah, thanks for again making me relive it, but no beef. Appreciate for the
No
second
problem.
chance.
You were chosen for a reason, after all. And
Yeah, you couldn't.
I
chose
saw
my
potential
friends,
in
like,
all of you.
They get all right, whatever. But
Well, I decided to put through multiple applicants at the same time. And you all are the first ones. So I decided to choose complementary strengths to pair you up in order to encourage you to really show your true potential in the test quest TM that we're conducting. We do have a slot to fill, so I only need one of you, but I figured if you all went through together that we could really see which of you shines the most if you Excuse the pun.
Wow, so you're only taking one of us, but you make three of us run this whole gauntlet?
Well, there's a certain hit rate to candidacy, and you do have to sign on once you're out.
Gotta tell y'all, the Flag City thing, looking a lot better. Looking a lot better than
I
it
was
did.
saying, Aster's like, I don't hate those people as much as I thought I did anymore. You want to go back?
I mean, fam, how bad do we need this shit?
How bad do we need to do this whole storyline thing? Can we just quit?
If there's only room for one of us, like, I feel like, I mean, shit, man.
Yeah, you guys are thinking this actively to each other, and he can hear all of it. So
Oh, yeah,
he's
that's
just
fine.
like, it is
Oh, yeah.
quite comfortable. That's why we have it as the most common test for those who we don't think will do extremely well, but we want to give a shot. So yes, if you want to go and live there for eternity, that's fine. Knowing that you don't really exist or have impact on any part of the world anymore could potentially change your mind, but who am I to say?
Kate's been quiet this whole time, and he finally peeps up, and he's like, "So how well are our albums doing right now?"
He goes, I still love them, especially your first record, but I'm afraid not so well anymore. It's been quite a long time, after all.
Well, shit.
Aster has a lot of existential angst going on right now. I don't really know how. Do we have? I guess. Do we have any more questions for Major Homie?
So, just on a scale of like karaoke, do some of our songs come up? Are they always one that like everyone always sings? Is it like the, what is it? The Bohemian Rhapsody of the fantasy world? Or are we talking more on the scale? Like what? Just give me a ballpark figure here.
Obscure fantasy 90s hit, or like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Like have we now transitioned into the ironic, I'm singing this because it's so bad it's so good now, like I'm just asking for my own thing.
Oh, you all had a few hits, mostly early in your career, and then as the lineup continued to change, it gradually got worse and worse, and then one or two songs on the records were good, and then a few non-starters, I'll say, kind of generously. But yes, the early work especially did quite well, and is occasionally circulated among fans.
Okay, good. All right, that's all I got.
All right, well,
Yeah.
good luck, and once again, I hope you prove your worth in the next section. Yeah, and he vanishes, just totally cleanly. The red light's gone, and you guys are back approaching the Cathedral of Keys.
Connie's gonna make all of those hand gestures that she did for Cade earlier as potential like sigils. She's gonna do all of those and some that she didn't do before, like just making like angry gestures at the surrounding air. Like every single one she has ever learned, and like a stream of swear words following that. Like, probably rages for a hot minute.
Yeah, Aster's just silently just like sitting, just like hands on temples, just like having a choice between, like, she's having a really deep internal debate because now she has to really evaluate if she really truly hates Sparkles and if he is complicit in oppression, or she's having to really think about these questions, and has yet to decide. Okay, so wait, what is around us now that we've made it through the gate and the red hot is gone?
Yeah, it's just the massive construct within the cave of the cathedral, just looming in front of you. And like the music is still playing.
Cool. Okay. Aster kind of turns back to her, I guess, undead compatriots. So, how we doing?
Connie's like still shouting swear words and just pauses and goes, "Not great," and then just continues.
Aster
And
nods.
I'm just gonna interject here and say you accidentally say "fuck this shit," and the shield just flies up around like near your head and
Yeah.
starts like rotating
It's
around
orbiting
you.
me. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Aster kind of just nods like that seems about right. Looks at Cade.
I mean, I'm just concerned, if we somehow get out of here and we come back to life, like, what does that do for our record sales and, just,
I mean,
you should always die a star and everything, like die before you become the villain or whatever. But Kay just kind of trails off as he's like completely suppressing the fact that he's like realized,
Dead.
just heard that he's dead. And is just more concerned with his fame post-mortem.
yeah, Aster just does it. She's like, well, I already died once. Do I want to go back to life to die again? This seems like a lot of effort. Like, I signed up for this. That's mostly her.
It's just Connie's like disgusted. It's only gonna be one of us, right? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah. I want
like-
to. Can we just go get drunk now? Why? What am I leaving? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Life is meaningless. I have no purpose.
Connie's like, okay, do we seriously want to go back, get a fucking drink, and then decide what we want to do from here?
Kay just kind of nods.
Okay, you want to go back to Benjamin? And I actually, you know what? For once, Aster would be very happy to see anyone who's in that town.
Honest to God, like if being worthy it means sacrificing two people that she's befriended, like I'm not down. Like Connie's not down. Like she doesn't give a shit about this being worthy crap. Like, yeah. So back to town. What's the plan?
Spencer, we're having a crisis.
I can tell. You guys want to go back to town?
Wait, okay. Actually, I have a request before we do anything. Could we possibly break for the week now, since we're 10 minutes from 10, and then come back at it where we are now next week, or whenever we get together again, so I can have all my spells and all my shit worked out if we are gonna move forward.
That really works for me. I got to get up at 4. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could
that's
see
what
why
we're
that
gonna do.
might-
Yeah.
Okay.
Might affect
Yeah.
some decisions you make. Yes.
Yeah. We can
Absolutely.
pick back up on the existential chasm that you find yourselves in next time.
Sorry, we're cutting your bit shortly.
Oh no, it's fine. Just literally, as soon as we turn to level 6, I've just been looking at spells and then like trying to pay attention and then looking at spells, and it's not been very effective. So that's I think if I can just have some time to regroup, I'll be ready to face the existential crisis that awaits.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. That's cool by me.
Works for me.
Awesome. So thank you guys as always
Yeah, thank you.
for participating in this adventure. I
Did
hope
we-
you had time.
Did we find
Spencer,
our
how
gift?
devious are you being right now? in this?
Oh, me?
What-
Devious?
Oh my God.
Did you enjoy us just brute forcing our way through your puzzle? Essentially, we're just gonna try a lot of things and see what happens.
Oh no, that was great. Like that's ideal. Like that you were supposed to play dissonant notes. So
Oh,
like I was gonna wait for you to overthink it and like continue to play songs and chords and stuff. And then like Connie just fell on her ass and played multiple notes at the same time, and I was like, well, that's a dissonant thing.
Oh, I should have just had it. See, I could, if I knew that, I could have had us do like I could have been a music nerdy shit, but whatever. I was gonna say like, oh, like this, and then my wine drunk brain produced no musical term to fill in there. So the answer would actually no, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it's all good.
Cool. No, that was awesome though, Spencer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
got it.
plot twist. What the fuck?
Yeah. Welcome to that. You guys have some decisions ahead of you for sure.
I was wondering if we were dead. I didn't know, but that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Did
Good.
Did we find all of our gifts, by the way? And was that just the stuff from names?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was just the stuff from Jareth.
Okay, sure, cool.
Yeah, I
Um,
owed you guys some magical items, so I decided to give you like all of the things that you were looking at in the shop before, or like I don't know that like Aster or Connie looked at a lot of things, but yeah, just wanted to give you guys some nice stuff because you know you have some hardship ahead of you.
Oh, righteous.
Oh yay, hardship. Well, are we getting together next week or the week after?
I'm
If
down
we-
for either one.
If we could do another skip week, that would be awesome. But I'd put that up to everybody else. I can make it work.
We can do a skip week. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
how is editing coming along, Spencer?
Oh, I'm just not. I'm just like we're recording everything, and then we'll figure out editing from there, like, and just like portion out the season, and we can decide if we want to do like episode week by week or if we want to do everything all at one time.
I'm very excited to listen back to all of these, so much so that I bought like a better headset to do it with. So
Oh,
we're prepped.
good.
We're ready.
I'm excited too. It'll be great. Cool guys. Well, thanks for being along for the ride as always, and I hope you continue to ponder your character's fates in the next 2 weeks.
I just wrote in my notes, P.S. We're mega dead. Like that's
Yeah.
Yeah, you're officially mega dead. Yes, accurate.
As a personality trait, I should just have angst as a permanent note on Aster's character. Just
Like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Roll for your angst save. Okay, cool. Got it.
yeah.
Oh wait, she doesn't want to be saved because she's so angsty.
Yeah, I was like, is she in a spiral? Like she's off in the corner listening to MCR and various other early 2000s emo music.
Yes.
I mean, you're not doing that already. I'm very confused here.
Oh yeah, no. That's how. See that, Kate. That's how you know when shit's bad when Aster recedes to early fantasy 2000s emo music. And that's when you're like, oh shit,
Yellow.
we've passed through anger.
All right. Well,
All right, y'all.
I'm getting out of here. I will see y'all next week after next.